Okay, you guys, good morning. This one's going to be quick. So far for the twin flames, we have Father of Swords. So this is divine masculine, clear thinking, and being in his intellectual energies. All right, we also have the, is that 6, 8? 8 of Swords. Sorry, I couldn't see from here. And that really meaning isolation and imprisonment. So they can feel like in their mind they're doing well, but in their head they could be struggling with maybe doubts. Not necessarily doubts of the connection, but insecurities is more the word I'm looking for. We also have the Ace of Wands. So this is the way he sees you, Divine Feminine. Very much in the fire. You could be a fire sign, and also the energy of this card is creative. So this card talks about inspiration and creation. So they, I think, are inspired. They have been inspired by you since the beginning to create perhaps something that they want. I feel they heard the words in their mind. This fits perfect. I can give my love to this person. So the Father of Swords, the thinking symbol, cutting thoughts away that are perhaps making them isolated or causing them to feel and disempowered, or it's a strength that's inside this butterfly's cocoon, but it still feels like the world is in. I see the world's in opposition towards it. It may not trust, but its head tells you it can trust. Tells him he can trust Divine Feminine, and that's why the Ace of Wands is here. This new wand, on the top of the pile. So the top of the pile of his heart, of his mind. It's something he really wants to get into, and it is growing. Some sort of flowers are growing, something profitable. All right. So that we also have the Two of Pentacles. So this is the struggle for Divine Masculine, the adaptability and the balance. It's hard for him to maybe balance. I'm hearing it could be an obsession of thought towards you, but still the obsession of fear could also be it. Yet there's still new want. The way they see you, this is the spot for you. Divine Feminine, how they see you. So it could have been they're fearful, yet they know, and they want. That was very simple. Thank you, Spirit. All right. So also, I'm being told to show you guys these. This is a piece of cement, and this is the charm that came out was a submarine. So a lot of you guys are in the military, naval, and if you hear my corgi barking, yeah, that's him. His name is Jax, and we all just call him Corgi sometimes. Anyway, they have pets. Divine Masculine are occupying their time in love with pets. Alright, but they are thinking of you, and they are stubborn. Like cement is hard. I wouldn't say it's too stubborn because they are in thought, just a little in fear, but in want of you. And the problem being the balancing, maybe work. It being the submarine here, could be the Navy for many of you. And also just being, they used to a way, strongly, hard, concrete, black and white, like it used to. Now there's a cat, man. Gigi. Alright, a black cat. So, yeah, it being, actually, this is not cement. This is a piece of modeling clay for my son's things, but, because it's actually not that hard, but it looks just like cement. It's fooled. Alright, I feel also they have found fool's gold before, but they, are used to giving a facade to people. Because of that perhaps fear that they once that has been created, or that whole concept in their mind of fear. Hold on, let me get my cat in 1 second. So, yeah, really deep in a concept, perhaps. Oh, God, now I'm talking. where was I? Let me just take a look at this real quick. We were with here. Right, so it's a facade they were used to giving people because they didn't care, almost because they saw love as bad, and they got into a mode and got used to that rock hard, black and white, very archetypal sense, because what they are showing is not necessarily what they are, but they don't care to or need to want from more. They don't care, need, or want nothing from, or even anything from anyone. So that type of solidness with themselves and work, really indulging in work. With this cube, I do see the New World and the Death card underneath, meaning transition. So we're transitioning into this new pattern. They also are feeling that they don't need this old pattern. It could be transitioning out of the Navy, out of the military, out of work, but also just the mental landscapes that they've been used to, and the things that they've been used to wanting from other people, even if that's nothing. But this card is your card, Divine Feminine, with not just how they see you, but what you really are. And you have been for profit. You are for heart profit, and not in a selfish way, but you have just grown and expanded so much that you even have gone away. I'm seeing some of you guys have turned away Divine Masculine when in the past, perhaps a year ago, I'm hearing is their past offer was immature, and you're here for the palace land of I'm hearing heartland, to the heartland, to the palace, to the real deal. You don't have time for it because you're real. Ooh, there, now we're connected with sound. I hope you guys can hear me better with the mic closer. So you're here for the eternal. I'm hearing Colosseum Cathedral. That might be interesting for some people, but you're here for where the 1111, 144,000, all that frequency you're lining up towards. And if it's not in alignment with you, you've turned him away, and he's felt that, or he's turned himself away. For most that was the first occasion, but the second situation is that, and some that are now, if you have in fact during the quarantine extended an offer or communication, and they're not so much, or they're hot and cold, it is because they have felt the need to do so now and as before, to pull away, until they figure out their head in order, or their work situation, or they're balancing and their adaptability towards you, because they know you're worth it. That's the difference between you and other people. I feel like they don't need other people, so third party things could be work. Alright, one little card. This is probably a message from him. Yeah, so something is really, he's getting FOMO, feeling like he's missing out on something, and that keeps eating away at him, but not in a sense of like where he won't have his full self. It's the opposite, actually, almost like a mirror. Think mirror. It's more that the more he looks at that broken piece, the more he fixes it. So he, like clay from his heart and mind, molds that back into that empty spot that he would not have seen if it had not been nagging at him in the mirror. And that also is partly you, because you were not accepting crumbs. And there's a mouse there. So yeah, maybe he accepted crumbs from other people, and you were just so different, and he knew that. But he knew first, before that you were the one. That it could be just so crazy. What is it? What's the word? What's the saying? Just so crazy. It just might work. Alright, to put away the snakiness, to put away the reptile like mode of mind. Alright, and the Son of Wands. So that would be I think Page or Knight. I think it's the Knight. And energy. Now, new energy, passion, and lust is a huge one on this one. It's like finding a new vibrancy. Yes. Right? And a new adventure. This card also talks about brand new adventure, so it's right over the Death card, and his adaptability and balance struggle card. Alright, we'll do one more charm. This one. Alright, we've got the alligator. Let me look that up real quick. It's the alligator medallion. Okay, looking it up. Alligator. Or we can go with lizard, because we did have reptile. Okay, we'll just go with alligator first. And we'll go with the metaphysical meaning. I ordered more charms for the zodiac, so that's gonna be fun. Alright, like the snake. Ooh, cool, just like the snake. It symbolizes man's survival instincts. Wow, look, survival for what he finds energy in and passion in and lust in and adventure in. So that's what that card means. I'm just bringing it back to the tarot aspect of it. Alright, back to the metaphysical. It symbolizes man's survival instinct and just how precious life is. Remember I even told you with the quarantine, a lot of twins are just putting their efforts out. A lot of feminine are too. And it's causing divine masculines to think, because, you know, if you send them a song, that's a lot. Or a picture, it's a lot. 1,000 words, remember? Alright, more than 1,000 words, alright. And so is the song because of the feelings. Wow, feeling. Notice when we close our eyes, we close our eyes at the best moments, like at the peak of crying, of either feeling, either spectrum. You guys, we close our eyes. So I think that's where they are now. Especially if you send them a song, or had in the past, it's now. If you don't feel like it's the right time to do so, don't push it, because I say so, you know. But that's what I've done, and I think it's very true. It's going to make them think. All right. So the alligator or crocodile meaning urges you to conserve life and do everything in your power to protect and save it. It also reminds you to take care of your spirit, because when the spirit is unhealthy, the body also suffers. I'm going to read that again. Like the snake, it symbolizes man's survival instincts and just how precious life is. The alligator or crocodile meaning urges you to conserve life and do everything in your power to protect and save it. It also reminds you to take care of your spirit, because when the spirit is unhealthy, the body also suffers. Alright, so I think they're really, especially with the times right now, they're really, just like you, that energy you had where before all the quarantine and virus stuff started happening, you had always felt this sense of urgency to be together, but not just excitement, but like because it's the process, it's the plan, and you're trying to get, like, say this is heaven, say this building is heaven, you're trying to get you and him in your spot, in your seat up there in that Coliseum. Sorry, there's a cat rolling by. Yep. And don't worry, Gigi. Hey, baby, you might hear him purring. He always loves to make an appearance on my readings. Hi, baby. Okay. He wants kisses. I'm busy right now. Okay, go. So cute. Alright. So, where were we? If we can recall. Alligator. Gigi, we're talking about the alligator. And this Coliseum, which was a very important point. So we're running even before this energy, but this energy around us because of, you know, being indoors, and the snake energy that I just read, really taking life and precious and saving it. They see us as something precious in their life, wanting to save that. Also, why they may not be communicating is because they are trying to get their ducks in a row in order to, and clean the house, you know, wash their hands of actually things, to be able to approach us in the right way, where you won't run away because your eye is on the prize, on the right prize, not just anything. Alright guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. We'll pull one more little charm. A windmill again. So that's really exciting. Really spiritually guided, I suppose. And shout out to Joanne or Joan. Thanks so much for commenting so often. It really means a lot to me. As I took a break, the family did get smaller on YouTube, so I hope to bring that back up. Really appreciate you guys. If you guys have any questions, comment. and don't forget to hit that like button. Alright, love you guys. Bye.